Alright guys, welcome back to some more Hearts Football Manager Career Mode Save. It is episode 22. It is some late night living room playthrough here on the FM series. That's why you may hear an echo if you can. Then there's absolutely nothing I can do about it apart from go upstairs. But you know what? That's a big game. We ain't got time to go upstairs. We need to get the fist suit. We need to start throwing punches because we need to punch our ticket into the final. Today, we're taking on Queen's Park Scottish Cup semi-final. We're making that trip to Hampden. Can we come away with a win? I'd like to think so, guys. If we can't beat Queen's Park to book ourselves into a Scottish Cup final, then what are we doing with our lives? So we need to make sure we're going to win this. We need to make sure we get the team selection right. We need to make sure that we don't take Queen's Park lightly and that we go and finish the job that I guess we started earlier in the season. So Liam Boyce due back soon. Won't quite be back for this one. Partly still going to be for another month. I thought maybe we could have sat him on the bench, but doesn't look like that's going to be the case. I think we will continue to go with Craig Gordon. We can't really put Stewart in, even though he's been okay this season. I think we'll continue to stick with Gordon. I want to go with Llorente up front. I can't really justify putting Nanjali up there. I wanted to actually sign Nanjali to a year, 2-year extension, but he's pretty much at this stage refusing to sign a contract because we cannot get him a work permit. And without a work permit, he's refusing to sign a contract. So it looks like we're actually going to lose Nanjali on a free at the end of the season, which is kind of disappointing because his form this season has actually picked up ever since Boyce went out injured. You can see his last 5 games, he's playing a 7.06. His average rating's a 7.08. He's got 9 goals. So, I mean, so far he is playing good. But I think we are going to stick with Llorente for this one. Scott McGill, I don't think will be featured much. He got sent off in the last game. Still raging about that. Giannelli, do we start with Giannelli? I think we may actually start with Giannelli over Woodburn. Barry Mackay is a starter for sure. Absolutely for sure. Dominic Ball has been playing great as of late, so I feel like it would be harsh if we take him out. So I think I'm going to bring in Benny, even though he's on a yellow card. Haring is leaving, so I'm going to reward Mikey Devlin with a mat game instead of Haring. We'll keep. Listen, guys, Suter, I'll say it now. He's an absolute fucking prick, right? He's left Hearts. He's left us with our thumbs up our ass. We stuck by him. 2 really nasty injuries. He was out for, if you add up the amount of time, it was crazy. I mean, he's been out for about, 30 months, 32 months, something like that. It's a crazy amount of time. We stuck by him through 2 near career-threatening injuries. We paid his wages. We were his club, and even though he wasn't offering us anything, we were the ones that stuck by him. He came back. We stuck him back in the team. We gave him a chance. And albeit, he delivered with performances, but if it wasn't for us, he wouldn't have had the chance to deliver. Thanks to us, he's had a good season. He got the Scotland call-up. He got a goal on the Scotland call-up, so he's probably going to be a regular part now of the Scotland national team. And now big clubs are interested in him with potentially, bigger moves to either down south or, the old firm, so Champions League football. And that's all fine and dandy, and I don't expect Suter to say, you know what, I want to stay at Hearts, even though I think I can, play above that level. I don't expect that from him, but what I do expect is a bit of loyalty back, and I expect him to at least sign a contract extension so that when he does leave, we can get a bit of money for him. But he didn't do that, so he's a traitor, he's a selfish bastard, and that's all I've got to say on it. I'll be playing him in the meantime because he done this in real life, he didn't do this in the game. But as soon as I get a good offer for John Suter, he'll be out the door, 100%. I'm not going to punish myself and just throw away our best player because we need him. But at the same time, once I get a suitable offer in for the guy, I will happily let him go because I would rather not have John Suter a part of this playthrough. So there you go, just wanted to get that covered, get that over and done with. And with that said, we can get into this game. We're going to go with Gordon, Moore, Devlin, Suter, Kingsley, Smith, Ball, Bennett, Giannelli, Mackay and Llorente. That's the team I'm going with. Should be more than enough to beat Queen's Park, but you never know, guys. You never know. Stranger things have happened. Let's just make sure they don't happen here today. I'm looking, who do Queen's Park have? Who do we know? Simon Murray, I know him. Luca Connell, I believe he's on loan for Celtic. They've got Jay Quintongo, a guy that I've signed a couple of Football Managers. Used to be touted as a wonder kid. I don't think he quite has that potential anymore. Obviously, never delivered to that standard. This is a match that we should be winning. Make sure you win it. That's my team talk. I know it's not the most exciting team talk, but I think I'll get the job done. But yeah, Queen's Park, you know what? They've had a tremendous run in the Scottish Cup to make it this far. You can't fault them, you know what I mean? They've been great, but I truly believe this is where Queen's Park run ends. And I hope it does end here, so we'll see how we get on. Here's the match stats, latest scores. Queen's Park then lining up. You can see all the players. And we've registered the first shot of the game, so Hearts getting the first opportunity, the first chance of the match. And pretty quiet though, apart from that. 2 shots now, but still relatively quiet. We are dominating the possession, as you can see, 70% possession. That's good that we're in control, but yet to create any sort of clear-cut chance, or any chance at all. And Benny then, in the 13th minute, picks up a yellow card. Not exactly, I mean, you never really want a booking, but you certainly don't want one that early in the match. So I feel like he's going to be walking a tightrope for the remainder of the game. And already, I'm thinking I'm going to be looking at when we can possibly look to sub off Benny. Got Cameron Devlin on the bench. He's a player that I definitely can see now getting brought on in the second half. So still 26 minutes gone here, still 0-0, still really looking for the first chance of the match, the first real chance of the match. No team has yet to register a clear-cut chance. Both teams have had a few corners, but that's pretty much it so far in this Scottish Cup semi-final match. I hope the Old Firm match is doing better, because at the moment this one is doing absolute shit. I believe they'll draw. I believe Celtic's in the draw. I could be wrong, but I think it's Celtic. I think it's Celtic and Rangers. And here we go then. Barry Mackay whips a ball into the back post. Suter was there. Callum Scott gave. It was offside. I think Suter was offside then. But could you imagine if it was him, of all people, that scored the goal today to send us into the cup final? I'd take a goal off anybody, but preferably not him. Kingsley whips it in. Straight into Anthony McCracken. He comes out and catches that. And it's been a lacklustre opening half here with 42 minutes on the clock. Moore then to Kingston, heads it on to Ginnelly. Benny with a great ball out to Barry Mackay. Barry Mackay is first to it. It's still Barry Mackay whips it into Llorente, and Fernando Llorente, brilliant, unmarked, 6-yard box. He heads it past the goalkeeper, and I just don't think Llorente doesn't know how not to score headers. Every time he gets one, it's more or less hitting the back of the net. And I think a lot of Hearts fans are here to see it. 25,000 people in attendance. I wonder how many of them are made up of Hearts fans. I can't imagine Queen's Park brought that many people here. But then again, Queen's Park do play at Hampden, so maybe they did. Maybe this is technically like a home game to them. Let's see here. We're ahead of the score sheet. We certainly deserve to be. I think we need to show everyone that the recent praise is justified, so go and put a show on. Yes, guys, go and put a show on. I wouldn't really call 1-0. I wouldn't really call that a massive show at the moment. But we'll see what happens in the second half then. Queen's Park, good challenge here for Dominic Ball. He's been great since we brought him in. No doubt in my mind, Dominic Ball is, been a pretty awesome player. I don't think he was high rated as I thought or not. Simon Murray, oh my God, Queen's Park are back in this. Simon Murray was 23rd goal of the season. And I was trying to put over Dominic Ball. I was trying to say Dominic Ball's been a great signing, and some other jackass in a Hearts shirt just gave the ball away. So here we go, Queen's Park then, back on level terms and beginning to feel a bit nervous here. Let's shout. We need to demand more. We definitely need to demand more, because at the moment we're not really doing. Oh my God, Benny gets taken out in the middle of the field. Good ball over to Mackay. It's by Mackay over to Ginnelly. And how's Ginnelly not scored that? That's insane. Ginnelly just literally places it into the goalkeeper's hands. It's almost like he was at the park playing with his son there. He's put zero power behind it and hit it right at him. So comfortable for the keeper to make a catch there. And then the keeper picks up without any problems. Really poor stuff. Right, we're going to go into the instructions. Let's up the tempo a bit. We're going to go attacking. And we may look to make a substitution now. I think Benny is on a yellow card. I take him off. I'm going to take him off. You know what, we're going to bring on Woodburn. Just kind of feel like we should be going more attacking here. So Woodburn's going to come on. I'll play Woodburn in a shadow striker role. And then we'll see how he gets on here. But yeah, we're going to go pretty much 2 up front now because we should be beating Queen's Park. And as things stand at the moment, we're not. I mean, referee Callum Scott had a really quiet game. No real controversial decisions to make as of yet. Hopefully it stays that way. It's Barry Mackay, free kick, edge of the box, back post. John Souttar heads it and it's saved by the goalie and it's cleared away. And Darren Lyon now will come on for Queen's Park. Can't believe that wasn't a goal there. John Souttar, free header, back post, surely has to be a goal. And somehow it is not. Smith and Dominic Ball now picking up yellow cards. We're going to berate the team now. Come on, we should be beating Queen's Park, guys. This is unacceptable. Players don't look too happy. I think we may need to make a substitution or two. Dominic Ball back to Souttar. Souttar plays it straight to Moore. And could you imagine if it's Souttar that costs us a place in the Scottish Cup final? That would be absolutely fucking insane. Great challenge for Woodburn, slides in, wins it. Kingsley now down the left hand side. Kingsley plays in Josh Ginnelly. This is what we're hoping for. Josh Ginnelly whips it into Barry Mackay! Yes, Barry Mackay, the fucking legend, the guy that has not stopped scoring all season. And he hasn't stopped scoring here today, guys. He gets a goal, he's already got an assist, and that could be the goal that fires us into the final. And who else but Barry Mackay? Seriously, guys, who else but Barry Mackay? I think we're going to make some subs now. I'm going to bring on Scott McGill, I think, for Dominic Ball. But he is on a yellow card. Just get him off. Ben Woodburn, I think, will drop into the middle of the field now. We've got that lead. And who else can we bring on? Cameron Devlin wants to come on, but I don't know if I want to bring him on, actually. Yeah, you know what? We're going to bring Cameron Devlin on instead of Scott McGill. It's actually disgraceful, Amy Bricks bringing on Scott McGill before Devlin, who's helped massively this season. So, yeah, we're going to bring on Cameron Devlin here for Ball. With 3 minutes to go, the ball is headed away. I think it was Devlin, actually, who we just brought on. First do that. Heads it out for a throw-in. Queen's Park, run out of time. Going to probably have to try something here late on. They're going to have to launch it into the box, I feel. Can't make any more substitutions. I think we've just brought on Galloway for Barry Mackay. There's 4 minutes added on time. It ain't going to matter because we've done it. We've just about got over the line. Not the most impressive performance, but it is a win. It's a win that we needed. It's a win that we got. Congratulations, guys, on reaching the final. It is going to be a superb final, I'm sure, but we will need to be a hell of a lot better than we were today. I'm so proud of this team. We're playing well. How long it may continue, I'm delighted. It was the least we deserved, and we do deserve. I think we do deserve a final. Based on how we've been this season, I think we've been phenomenal. And yeah, really looking forward now to this Scottish Cup final. Don't care who it's against. I honestly could not care. Barry Mackay then with another player of the match performance. Fantastic. We got 15 grand for reaching the Scottish Cup final now, so that's good. I mean, I say it's good, it's not great, but every bit of money helps. I'm gonna skip the press conference. Cook finishes scouting Buchel. Who's this guy? 31-year-old Liechtenstein player. I don't think we're going to be looking at him. I don't know why he's been recommended to me. But there you go, guys. Apparently they want us to sign a player for Liechtenstein. But like I said, didn't think that's going to happen. Definitely not. What I am wanting to see happen, though, is who will we get in the final? You see a bunch of players in. picking up yellow cards. Are they all suspended? Don't tell me that's final suspensions. Is that final suspensions? Or wait, no, it's not. I thought it was. So it's just Michael Smith accepted a fine after receiving a ban for accumulating two. Yeah, but I think the ban will be. I don't think it's the. Don't tell me if all those bans are for the Scottish Cup final, then that's insane. But I think they're just overall yellow cards. So I think they'll miss a league game. I'm not too sure. Don't quote me on that. I hope it's not the final. I really hope all those players are not missing in the final. If so, that is fucking insane. And we will be in a world of trouble. The board have announced that due to concerns over the wage budget, they have decreased the percentage of transfer revenue able to be retained from player sales to 15%. This will change to zero when 28. The board have announced, due to concerns over the wage budget, that they have decreased the percentage of transfer revenue able to be retained. Wow, okay, so does that mean if we sell a player for 100 million, we only get 15 million? That's pretty shit. Anyway, here we go, the other semi-final. Celtic versus Rangers. I don't know who I would rather. I'd probably rather Rangers, and it's going to be Celtic, so there you go. We've already beaten Rangers this season. I would have obviously probably wanted to get them again. It's not going to be Rangers, it's going to be Celtic. Hearts to receive 106k now as their share of the pool gate and receipts and television money for the Scottish Cup semi-final. So that's a nice wee bonus there. So we got 106k for playing in the semi-final. And keep in mind, we'll also play Celtic in the final, which I'm assuming we will get even more money for the final, considering it's against Celtic. And then obviously if we can go on and win it, then that would be absolutely phenomenal. But it's nice to actually see us get a bit of money into the club, because the finances aren't great. I think I will take a closer look at the finances when we get to the end of the season. I think I'll go into more depth with the finances and show you guys how things are looking. But if you want to have a quick look right now, you can see that the overall balance of the club is minus 1 million, which is not good, because at the start of the season we had just over 3 million. So we went from just having over 3 million to being under 1 million. So we've lost 4 million essentially since the start of the season, and it's not like we've been going out and spending a shitload of money on players. That hasn't happened. It's just a combination of just not being able to make money, guys. So there you go. I think we definitely will have to look at trying to cut the squad next season, trying to get the player wages down as much as possible. I have been trying to do that, but at the same time, if we're going to be in Europe next season and we want to try and compete and be competitive, we do need to have a semi-large squad. So we'll try our best. We're going to have to try and make a compromise. Or maybe we just use players from, maybe I try and use the youth players more, the under 18s more. I was looking at the under 18s, and there's actually quite a few players that I think I can maybe give the call to next season to maybe bring them up to the senior team, because there's a few of them that actually look pretty good, and I think they could definitely do a job for us. If not as, regular starters, I think there's definitely some that could come in and, be looking to make 5 to 10 appearances per season, because we do have a pretty good talented young crop of players at this club. But that's going to do it, guys, for this episode. Lovely win over Queen's Park. Well, I say lovely win. It was a 2-1 scrappy game, but we'll take it. We'll take anything we can get, and what we are in is the final. So looking forward to that. But before then, we've got 5 Premier League games to get through. We're not going to catch Rangers, if I'm being perfectly honest. It doesn't look like that's going to happen. We're 9 points behind them, and we're 4 points ahead of Dundee. So I'm assuming we're going to finish third. I think it would take a miracle for us to finish higher than third, and I would be really disappointed if we finished any lower than third. We're currently on 62 points. I would love to try and break the 70 points barrier. That's going to be my motivation. That's going to be my goal for the remaining 5 games, to try and break the 70 points barrier. Not many teams break that 70 points outside the Old Firm. So that is what I'm going to try and do, guys. Hopefully we get it done. Tune in over the next couple of episodes to see if that is possible, to see if we do it. And then, of course, tune in to the finale. Should be just a few days away. It's going to be It's not Scotland. It's going to be Hearts versus Celtic. Absolutely cannot wait for it, guys. But that is it for me. Until next time, I've been Sir Scotland 90. This is the Hearts of Career Mode. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share down below. And until next time, peace.